Welcome to Secured Sessions. I was left in a parking lot. Alex, how are you doing today? How are you feeling?
I'm doing great.
Better than I was on that fateful night.
I shotgunned a pre-workout, so I'm a little jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Hell yeah. I see the little petita moving. It's
Just my whole body is convulsing.
just the vein. They're like, we know.
We can see that clearly.
Dude, so we just had a revelation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had the same best friend in high school.
Little buddy. Well, mine was elementary and middle school.
Yeah.
High school, we kind of faded. We still were in the same friend group, but he wasn't like at my house every day.
What are the
Because you were at his.
Yeah, because you stole him from me. Dude, when I went into my little skater era, obviously you know, but we'll tell the people because we just had this discussion the whole drive here. We became friends because he too was a little skater. You became like a little athlete. And so you were just like, you know, doing what you should do.
I ran off. I literally ran away. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like doing like the right thing. And I'm over here like, I want to smoke weed and skate and just be Bam Margera.
Weed every day.
Yeah. So I did that. But it's crazy because, you know, they talk about like the invisible string theory. You lived on his street.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
4 houses down, or maybe I think 3 houses down. Yeah.
Elmhurst. Yep. I was like in that bitch. Like I was there daily.
Yeah.
Like how nuts is that?
I mean, honestly, how did that even get brought up?
I think we were talking about, damn, I really don't know. That concussion. When you get concussed, you tend to forget.
They'll get you.
Come to us. So I hear.
I don't remember, but you said something about
like
you
Clay.
said yeah. And I was like, wait, I have a best friend.
Yeah,
and I was like, Clay, bleep.
It was like the Parent Trap when they put the 2 photos together and they're like, yeah, it's like good. It's just a picture of him cut in half. His face is like,
oh, what if it's like us on the either side?
Yo,
had to have been at some house or some party at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least invited. Maybe I didn't go.
Yeah, no, I just was always there. So always just menacing about. But I think that's nuts, dude. And then with that said, like high school in general, like how the actual fuck are we even alive? Like you see those memes where people are like, I was in a field with a bottle of Bud Light and my parents didn't know where I was. I'm like, no. We were in like motels with 4 locos and people getting shot in the pool.
In the actual streets, yeah, at 12. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. It's by the grace of God, really.
Like, actually. And like, thank God, like, social media didn't really exist. There was like MySpace, but not really, right?
Yeah, no,
I didn't. Facebook.
Even when I had a MySpace, like, I wasn't really on it. Definitely not every day.
I was in that bitch, bro.
Well,
I was coding. I was making my own layouts,
we were all coding.
We have my parking lot story next under the life updates.
Okay. All right.
Do we want to tell this? Is it
go.
too soon?
It's very soon, but...
What would y'all do if you were left in a parking lot to your own devices at 2 a.m. outside a dive bar in East Austin? What would you do?
I'd probably die.
I almost did. Yeah. So obviously we've talked on prior podcasts and I don't want to become a pussy now. May as well just keep saying it with my chest to tell the people because I guess people actually give a fuck, which is cool. Like people like DM me and they're like, oh, who's this person? Tell me about this person. So like you're like speak your truth, queen. So you guys know I'd kind of been seeing someone and every time
allegedly.
Yes, allegedly. So again, kind of like David Goggins, can I get a receipt? Basically, we're hanging out. And every time prior, like some weird shit happens to him. Like there's some strange event.
Yeah, the day of. That you make plans. And y'all don't have plans every single day, but
it's like
every time.
Yeah, bi-weekly at
odd.
Best.
Yeah.
Isn't it though? So I'm like starting to think it's a bit odd. Even like my dad is like, Rebecca, like don't be a dumb bitch. Like something's going on here.
Verbatim.
Yeah, like I sent her the screenshot. Like when Ron tells you that, like he's a sweetheart, like you're probably being a little bit of a dumb bitch. So fair to say. Yeah, love you too. You can listen to this one. The last one don't. So yeah, for the love of God. So some time passes. I'm with my friends at a dinner, Alex included.
Yeah, we had a great time. That place was awesome. We went to the guest house.
Yeah. Oh, sick. So good.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, really, really good. So I text him and I'm like, hey, you want to meet up? As one does after a few drinks, right?
Sure. And I don't know any of this.
Yeah, that's it. So a little under the weather.
It is a little too soon for me. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
continue.
He comes to get me and I'm like, oh, do you want to go inside and like see my friends and say hi to them? He's like, no, fuck your friends. I'm like, okay, sick. So
he's like, Alex Fernandez, fuck no.
That girl that does ketamine, fuck her.
I do not do.
She really doesn't, guys. Rumors have just been started. She really honestly does not. Like, we were hanging out with our other friend, just like quick side story, and they just mentioned the word ketamine.
Yeah, I'm not even in the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I think I just said, ooh, yeah, I think that's all I said. And like sarcastically, kind of, but like just shut up. Now, word around Austin, Texas is that I have a K problem. So
literally the rest of the night, he's like, ketamine, am I right?
Hey, you want this?
He's like, you want some of this?
She's like, only reason I'm doing this all night is because of you, Fernandez. I'm like, what? Like, I haven't said one single word. He's like, you know why.
She didn't utter one syllable about it after that one incident. And he's like, man, I didn't want to be doing it tonight, but now look at me, all because of you.
So, you know,
anyway,
I have that effect on people. Apparently.
So me and old Ketamine Fernandez are here in the restaurant. And I'm going to edit a horse on you. Is your face. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
So, he's like, no, fuck your friends. And so we get in the Uber and I'm like, okay, well, can we reroute and scoop them from the front? Because Alex is texting me livid. She's like, yo, I just saw your bitch ass leave me.
I called you.
Yeah.
He answered.
I don't remember this.
What? I called you. He answered. He's like, hello. And I'm like, where the fuck are you? And he gives you the phone. He's like, yeah, this is not for me.
He's like, oh, no.
And
confrontation can't do it.
Yeah. And so then I tell you, and you're just like, we're going to the next bar. And I'm like, the fuck you are?
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, can you route the Uber to go pick them up? Because I am going to get jumped.
But y'all were right there.
No, I know. I'm like, can you reroute? He's like, no, I can't add a stop. I'm like, what do you...
I chased down the Uber.
I'm like, what kind of cockamamie operation are they running if you can't reroute an Uber or a Lyft?
I had to have already... Anyways, we're already gone. So that was for nothing. And I bet he like did that on purpose.
Who the fuck knows?
Anyways,
I don't know.
I digress.
Yeah. So then... we're at this dive bar. Because we were routing my house. And I was like, hey, why don't we go to one more place? Then we'll like have them meet us there. Obviously, that doesn't happen. It's just us two. We're having like these deep, meaningful conversations, like opening up about life. He's like, you can tell me anything. Like, don't be afraid to like tell me your deepest shit. Like, he's like, go ahead. Like, you could tell me. I'm like, all right. So he's telling me his
buckle up.
Saddle up, partner. He's telling me his shit. And I'm telling him mine. And we're just like really having like a good convo. So the night ends. It's 2 a.m. I'm like, okay. Are we going to go to my house, your house, like whatever? Because originally we were routing to mine. And he's like, oh, actually, like, I'm just going to go. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? What is it, to my house? What do you mean? He's like, no, I just like need to be alone. I'm like,
you came out of your way to get you from your great dinner with all your friends.
And I said that. I was like, let me get this straight. I'm like, I left my friends. Which, yes, I did call you, but I also thought we were all going to meet up. Like, I left my friends. We just had these, like, deep-ass conversations. And now you are leaving me to my own devices in a parking lot that's dimly lit with a bunch of drunk people at 2 a.m. in East Austin.
Yeah.
And not, like, hippie East Austin. It's East Austin where it's still, like, kind of getting, like, up and coming. You know what I mean? So, because, like,
don't say the least.
Like, I could fight. But the thing is, I didn't want to. I was kind of sad.
Well,
even so. Yeah.
I just think like as any man or even just a friend, like you wouldn't just leave you.
Even if you hate someone.
To fend for. Yeah. Literally my worst enemy. I could not go about my life knowing if something happened to her or not. Like,
didn't find out if I made it home okay. For all he knows, I could still be in that parking lot right now. Like haven't said a peep. So.
What an ass.
Yeah, dude. And it's like, okay. You went to all this effort to try to be with me. I had a conversation with him prior saying, hey, if we're on different pages, that's okay. Like, if you want to like talk to bitches, if you want to do this and that. And he's like,
just be upfront.
No. He's like, no, that's not what I want. Like, I'm invested in this. And I'm like, if you say so, buddy, because your actions are not really aligning with that. But like, I'm telling you right now, that's not what I want. I don't want like a casual thing where you're just like talking to bitches and I'm talking to dudes. Like, I'd rather be single at that point.
Right.
And like find someone who aligns with me better.
Right.
With that said, Instagram following, which we talked to Justin about, is in chronological order. He's following so much, bro. Like, and I'm, not to be that bitch, but I would like to think we're kind of girls, okay? And not in the fake way. Like, actually, like, I don't really want to speak negatively on anyone, but like,
a clear difference when they're all in lingerie, booty hole out, like, Come on.
And I know y'all fucking for money too. And that's okay. That's
yeah.
okay. Not
do
all.
you?
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I know
pay
people
your
that
rent
have paid.
somehow.
I know people that have paid y'all. And that's okay. That's okay. Like, again, get your bag. Nothing wrong with that. But is that the kind of man that I want to be with at that point in time? No. If that's what you're doing, nothing against any of that.
Sure.
What you do in your life is up to you. What they do is up to them. I've not a negative thing to say, but keep me out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or just be upfront.
Exactly.
Say, this is what I'm into.
Yeah. He's like, so
you bout it or what? And
do
you
you
feel like peace. Like, that's totally fine too.
do we get a hooker?
So you're saying you want a hooker.
In theory, if I were to want to get hooked, would you be open to that? So yeah, just PSA, don't waste people's fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. Like, if you have ulterior motives, if you are saying you want something and it's not really what you want, how fucking old are we at this point? Just like spit it out, bro. What's the point?
He's lost.
Yeah.
I think he's lost. I don't like him, and I'm not defending him.
No, for sure.
But seek help.
Yeah, I don't think it's defending. I think it's just a cry for a psych eval, maybe.
Please, for the love of God.
Lobotomy.
Yeah, because it keeps affecting me. Like, stop. Like, I will beat your ass. Like, I'm sick and tired of all my plans being ruined. Like,
yeah,
and of course,
dude.
seeing you upset, like, hurts me.
Yeah.
You know, because you're the closest thing to me. So every time you hurt, I hurt.
And she's a good friend. So, like, every time some shit would go south, then I'd be like, I don't know about this, like, whatever. She cancels her plans. Then I'm over here getting reassured by this person, like, no, like, I do want that. I'm just so busy. Like, I'm like, fucking listen, if Jeff Bezos can be married,
yeah,
shut up, bro.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you're more busy than Jeff?
Right.
He built a conglomerate, he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
And he could be married, like, shut up. You know what I mean?
You know. Hopefully he finds help, and hopefully we move on. And
yeah,
we both
as a unit. Basically, the trauma of it all.
Yeah, I feel like I was going through it. I'm like, damn.
You owe her reparations, bro. Like, actually, at least like her nails or something. And the thing is, like, I really do wish him like peace. Like, I genuinely do. I hope he finds peace. I hope he finds happiness. But the thing is, you can't use a person by a means to find that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not over something, or if you're still healing, like, you really, especially at this age, need to be cognizant enough and respectful enough to know that that's a human being.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like a ways through which you heal.
Yeah.
Like, that's someone that you're hurting along the way.
It's just lacking so much self-awareness, and it's
so
just
much.
Like, come on, dude.
Literally. The Selena documentary. Dude, that shit was so good.
That one hit.
Yeah, bro.
That one hit, man. I was bawling my eyes out. Like, I could not contain myself.
Yeah. Who would have ever
such mixed emotions?
Yeah. You could have never told me that you could make me question how I felt about Yolanda Saldivar.
Yeah, because like back home, or just I guess everywhere, but especially back home, like everyone wanted to murder her.
Public
They're
enemy
like,
number one.
keep her in prison, because if she gets out, like, she's a goner. Like, that was just.
It was a news clip they showed in the documentary. It was some lady in court. She's like, they better keep her in there, because if she get just on the news,
that's like the
she's
culture.
Gonna, like,
yeah, like that she's like the devil, and like yeah, that's just how. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
But the documentary made me feel questionable.
Yeah, dare I say. And again, this is my opinion.
It's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if Abraham be watching. I don't know. And he honestly scares me a little bit. Her dad, dude, there's some nefarious shit there. I'm telling you. Something rubs me wrong. It did during the whole documentary. Again, this is all alleged in my opinion, and I'm not stating that I know any facts here.
He's definitely a scary man.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows that.
Mm-hmm,
she was scared of her own dad, Selena.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't detract from the fact that Yolanda did kill her. Like, she did pull the trigger. She did. Okay.
That's what I kept saying, because we're just like, oh, Yolanda. But we're like, yeah, she did actually shoot her, though.
It still happened, yeah. Like, the events leading up to it, I do honestly, like, Yolanda's got a lot of receipts, bro. However, at the end of the day, you still murked Selena. So, you know.
You can't do that.
You can't be doing that, bro. Not a national treasure.
Yeah.
But it's like, what would you do if you were the family and, like, you had a daughter who's, like, a star and she passed? But, I mean, she probably would want her family to have money. But it's like, at what point is it too much? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. But no, Selena has her own thing, like in her own concert in
Fiesta de la Flor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm just like, that's awesome.
I think if it were me and I were her and she were I and I passed, I would want my family to get their bag.
Sure.
Respectfully heard Suzette's a little mean.
Really?
People. I worked in retail, and apparently she would come in sometimes, and she was like a little mean. But like
a lot of people in Corpus are a little mean, though.
Fuck yeah, dude. Working at the Dillard's in Corpus Christi,
God bless.
We had the highest theft in the nation. The nation.
Yeah,
our tiny little town.
Take a little scarf or two.
Yeah, well, I can't even.
Just kidding.
I want to. If I'm out of the statute of limitations, like the period within which you could be tried for a crime, like I might have, pilfered an item or two. But if not, then I absolutely didn't. I might be kidding. Y'all don't know. But dude, there were operations. Like I remember, my friend had this cousin. His name was Jeff, and he lived in Corpus, off like Ayers, Costors, like the projects.
Mm-hmm.
And he sold crack, allegedly.
Nice.
And he would have the crackheads do his bidding.
Oh, okay.
Smart. All you got to give him is a little rock, right? He would have them, if y'all remember Bum Fights, that like website, you probably don't. But like for those who were like a little more fucked up, it was like a whole website back in the day. He had a video that really popped off on there, his claim to fame. And so from there, bums kept like flocking. So they were like, oh, all we got to do is his bidding and we'll get some crack. So he would have them. Yeah, Corpus. So and again,
gotta love it.
I love Corpus. I do love our hometown. Okay. But
Me too.
Things have happened. Okay. So
sure.
He would have them go into Dillard's and just steal so much shit. And they got caught a few times. And so there were like videos of them just fighting the security and just like running off and like smashing windows. Like it was nuts, dude. Like I remember I would have these, because I worked in BCBG, which was kind of like a more high-end department, right? We would have these like rich housewives come in. They were like barred out on like Xanax. They would fall asleep on the glass tables.
Oh, cool.
We had someone come in to steal a Michael Kors purse with wire clippers.
Classic.
It was a different time, yeah.
Yeah.
One lady left her baby there.
Oh.
She got caught stealing. It was Black Friday.
Baby. Yes, that was me.
So here we are. Hello. Puts the picture together. It's like at Dillard's, the stroller in you. With a Dillard's sign. You're like,
so much trauma.
Yeah, same. She got caught stealing and she ran off so fast, she forgot her baby was in the stroller. So she had to obviously come back to get the baby. And they were able to connect it to who she was via her child. And then she got
snitch.
Yeah. She's like, damn it, I told you not to talk. And so then obviously like CPS took the baby and she got arrested.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Imagine.
I mean, that'll happen. Yeah.
Will it? Will it happen to whom?
I hate when that happens.
To whom, bro?
Yeah, you can't take your kids when you're shoplifting, bro, or committing crimes.
I remember this last story about shoplifting in Corpus, but this one lady would walk around with clothes that were see-through. I completely forgot about this story right now. But so you could see like her whole like everything to distract her because her friend was stealing. Would you do that for me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. It was us. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Bring it in here. I was going for 3. God damn it, bro. It's like she doesn't even know me at all.
We don't plan this. We need to be prepared.
Okay. We call ourselves psychics. We can't even fucking. Damn it, boy.
What if you hit me with 3, bro?
You should have known, bro. Girls who edit themselves in pics and not you.
Oh man, this just happened,
dude. It's like it was so bad. Speak your truth, Alex. Speak your truth.
Okay. So I have a friend. God damn it. I hate this.
They're not gonna know, and if they do, then if the
do
shoe
better.
Fits, yeah,
do better. And it was 4 of us, right? I showed you the picture.
Yeah, like 4 or 5, probably. It was a good number of people.
And she definitely edited her and everyone else, but me. Which I just don't understand. Like, maybe if it was just her and not everyone, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
that's a little more like...
Because I see that happen a lot. But it was everyone but me, and it was so clear as day.
Yeah. Yo, you ever see people who just edit themselves and not their boyfriend? And their boyfriend just looks like a normal homo sapien.
She looks like an anime character.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Literally straight out of like an anime.
Yeah, which, and I even understand that, but like the fact that it was like every bitch but me.
Bro, if I'm throwing like a kiss 2 on myself, I'm gonna throw like a Hollywood 1 on my man at least, so we're cohesive, so it doesn't look as if like I
was there looking like a beady-eyed rat. I'm like, damn, like what did I ever do to you? But yeah, not cool. Just throw a little something, you know, smooth out my forehead.
Yeah, dude, give me a little teeth whitening, something. But like, here's the thing. In a way, it's like a fucked up compliment because they think that you're so much prettier than them that they have to like dim you down, like dim your light,
Okay,
you know,
I
and like
this outlook.
crank up their shit and like give you nothing. Because if you think about it, why you? Know what I mean? If she thought you already didn't look good, she wouldn't have done that. So she thinks you look good. I call this a compliment. I see this purely as a win besides the fact that it was posted publicly.
A win is a win, my boy. I definitely see the perspective.
But like, what are dudes gonna do? They're gonna be like, damn, look at that. But look at Alex isn't looking so good. Like, it changes my mind completely. I don't want Alex. I want this girl. They
look good. What the fuck?
Wake up with 1 follower and it's me.
Yeah, no, not cool. Just a little edit, please, Philip.
I mean, why would you not? If you're really someone's friend, like, and I get what y'all are probably thinking. You're like, why even edit the photo at all? If you're a guy, why you get haircuts?
If you're a guy, shut up.
Why you shave your beard?
Yeah.
For aesthetics, okay?
Why do you wear that hat every day?
Yeah, exactly. What's under there? Widow's peak you got going on. So, moving on. Even girls who are like, I want my pics natural. I don't want to edit. We should end filter. Shut up, bro. Then just don't filter. Don't tell me how to live.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how to live.
I don't care.
You never edited in your life? I doubt it. Anyway, so people are hating on my lack of tattoos, I guess, since I filmed in a tattoo shop. They're like, she's not even tatted.
Lack of?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't tell me this.
Yeah,
they're hating on your lack of tattoos.
People are
what is it? You got too many? You don't have enough?
What
do you want?
What do you want? Dude. Yeah, bro. So I'm reading the comments. They're like, typical using tattoos in the tattoo shop to act cool and get clout. I'm like,
you
what?
can't do anything these days.
So
literally.
Because I went to True Blue Tattoo and tatted my hand because I was sad. Now I'm doing that for clout. Bro, do y'all have any idea how many dumb tattoos I have? If it was for clout, wouldn't they be a little better? Wouldn't I not have like just a cowboy boot floating in like space on my arm? Like, you know what I mean?
They're cute. I like
for
your tattoos.
Clout, bro, that's nuts. Like, they're like, typical non-tatted person. I'm like,
non-tatted.
How many,
like, look at your hand.
Bro, what the fuck? Like, how many, and y'all answer this too, how many tattoos must you have to be considered tatted then? Do I need a face tat?
Am I dumb? Like, one,
according
you're
to them,
tatted. Yeah, I guess I understand, like, to be in the tat culture. Like, when I went to,
do we gotta go on Ink Master, bro? What do we gotta do?
Yeah, I think you definitely need, like, at least a half sleeve.
Call up Dave Navarro, ask him. I'm like, what? A half sleeve? That, yeah, okay.
Yeah. You need at least half.
I counted the other day and I think I have like 30.
Dang.
God damn. Trauma, girl. I was actually going to tell this story of my 361 tattoo while we're here. May as well. I was going to do it on the Daniel podcast, but we'll wait. My Corpus X is coming on, guys. It's going to be a really good one. I'm very excited. And he is tatted, so everyone can shut up. And I think he'll verify that I am too. Like literally face tats and all. So anyways, if I'm faking it for the culture, why'd I date him? Unless that's making me fake it more. Fuck. I don't Shit. They're getting to me, bro. I gotta go off the grid.
Bro, don't read those comments.
I gotta go off. I gotta respond for engagement, bro. Apparently it helps boost your shit. So now I gotta
let me respond.
Okay.
Because I handle it very well.
Okay. So I'm in Corpus at the time visiting. I've already moved away at this point, and I'm with my friend Ashley, and we decide we want to get tattoos, as I do, spur of the moment, right? And we're like, what do we get? And I was like, you know what, dude? Let's get 361, the Corpus area code, right? Why not? So, my friend's brother, who at the time I think had like an ankle, he always has an ankle monitor, it's respectfully, but like he's like, come to my friend's tattoo shop and he'll do it for free. I'm like, love that. Love a free tattoo. What could go wrong? We walk in. It's over. I don't want to say where it's at, but it's not, like near Starplex. Google it if you, I don't know. It's just not, it whatever.
Greenwood.
Yeah. Greenwood, Corpus Christi. Shout out. So we pull up, go inside, whatever. It's just like on brand with Corpus. Like I'm not tripping. Like everyone's really nice. And they're like, what do y'all want? And we're like, we want 361. They're like, no, like really, what do you want? Because they're like thug ass motherfuckers, you know? And we're just like, we want 361, you know?
In all the English.
I'm like, y'all don't know what I've been through, okay? Anyways, so we start taking shots of like Fireball. It escalates and they're like, damn, like good thing y'all came by today. There was a shooting in here yesterday.
Oh,
I'm like,
missed it.
I'm like, what? I'm like, don't
like,
they
yeah,
say-
the blood's still right there.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, isn't there a saying about people just returning to the scene of the crime or something like that? Like, do you think we're good? And they're like, well, we don't know. They're like, they better not pull back up because like da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, I understand that you're scary. I get it. I'm not. I don't want, like, how fast can we tattoo this realistically? Mm-hmm. So they did, and we left, and we were fine. But I was like, dude, like, why would you tell me that? Like, I was
terrifying.
Yeah, dude. I was like, just yesterday.
They probably have a lot of crime. So it's just like, yeah, you know, just another day.
Bro, I told you about my first time drinking a Four Loko. Literally, it was at a motel with a group of people. And then, like, someone got shot in the pool. So we all had to, like, what?
That'll happen, yeah.
It'll get you, you know? As long as, like, RIP to the person in the pool, but it's best to be the one with the Loko and not the one in the pool. You know, it's always a good day to be the one with the Loko.
Yeah.
Next, we have you getting decked in the face in Gold's Gym.
Bro, man. So I was working front desk, and I think, how old was I? So there was like a teenage guy or like an 18-year-old guy that worked there, and he was just obnoxious. He was so awful, and he would always talk shit to me. But we always had our managers there. And then one time I was working a night shift, and he continued, like, he was getting real ballsy because none of the bosses were there, and he was just talking shit. And finally I was like, hey, shut the fuck up. Like, no one's here to protect you. Like, shut up. And he didn't like that very much. And he continued.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll fucking kill you. No, I don't even remember what it was about, but
I do. Mm-hmm.
So I had my boyfriend working out there at the time, and I just went up to him and I was like, this guy, like, I didn't tell him to do anything. I was just like,
babe, get him. Go get him, babe. Kick his ass. Yeah.
No, I think I just said, hey, like, this guy won't leave me alone. Like, I'm just like, don't do anything, but I'm just venting.
As you should,
because I didn't want to cry.
Bro, I would want my dude to beat his fucking ass. Like, I'll say that. I don't care.
No, I would literally was just venting. Like, I'm about to fucking cry at work. Like, I want to go home. Like, I want to go home. You know who you are.
We were with a side story grown man the other night, and he just did a lot of drugs, and he looked Alex dead in her shit. He's like, I want to go home. And I was now he just say that all the time.
He's like, okay, we're going home soon. He's like, no, I want to go home. Like, I gotta take this grown man home.
She's like, come here, let's go.
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay, it's all right. Anyways, so then what happened?
Yeah, so then my boyfriend comes over, he sees it happen. And so he like tells him something, and the guy just gets like really aggressive.
But what's a boyfriend to do? Like, of course, if they're worth the fuck, they're going to stick up for you.
Yeah. And my boyfriend was like this big buff dude, and he was very calm. Yeah. I have a type.
Yeah.
But he's very calm, like saying it. And then the little scrawny 18-year-old is like getting like literally puffing his chest out, like fucking up
his little bird chest.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's not that serious, my dude. Like, it was so weird. And then he's like hit me or something. And I don't know, it was just crazy. The guy freaks out, looks me dead in my shit, and decks me.
Oh.
And I honestly don't think he meant to. I think it was like very in the moment.
It's like you remember Snooki on Jersey Shore when that happened to her? It's
kind of like that. Like, I don't think he knew he wanted to hit me. It's kind of like Yolanda.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't think she
wanted to kill Selena, but
it just happened in the moment.
She killed her adjacent. Yeah.
And so, because after he hit me, his look in his eye, like, he looked like he became another person for a split second, dude. Hit me, and then
became Yolanda. Just kidding.
Yeah. And so then they start fighting. And of course, my dude like pummeled.
Of course, as you should.
Yeah, because what are you going to do after like just hitting a
well, and you can't take 2 L's. You can't have your girl get hit and then you lose.
Yeah, well, there's no way.
You gotta cancel your membership at that point. Yeah.
Move. Yeah. No, there's no way. So I was just like, this is fucking crazy. We go home. The next day they call me into the office, and I'm thinking like, okay, like, what's happening? I get fired. They fire me. They asked my whole story.
Gotta be a lawsuit, bro. Yeah.
I know. I probably should have sued that, because I wonder
if that's out of the statute of limitations or whatever. Can a lawyer weigh in? Because I'm sure lawyers watch this podcast.
That was insane. I can't. Oh my God. That was so crazy. I can't.
Dude, that's nuts. Yeah. No, literally. Oh my God. I remember I worked there. I made like 5 cents an hour. I worked the front desk. None of the cameras worked. People got their shit stolen every day. Like, and this was in Corpus. So it was just real raggedy. And I love that gym.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
In Corpus, I remember my car got broken to like 15 times.
I had to pull up almost because she almost got in like a brawl outside. Not her fault.
Oh my God, I almost got jumped.
Not her fault. Like this girl thought that like she was talking to her dude. It was so dramatic down there. It was like you fought for your life every day.
Every single day. And then I remember people telling me like, don't go outside. They're waiting for you. I was like, I have to go home. I can't spend the night in this school's gym. So I get out and then like, she pulls up with like a bunch of girls
and the baby.
The baby in the back seat. I'm like, girl, your priorities are.
The baby's like, get some, let's go.
And then she wasn't even.
She wasn't about shit. She literally didn't even like try to fight her.
And I was about it. I was like, hey, if you came here to jump me.
I pick up my phone. I'm like in my apartment at the time with my ex, and like I'm ready. Like she's like, I'll call you if I need you to come. And I'm like waiting. I'm like. Just waiting for something to happen.
I was like, there's 4 girls outside. Like, I can take 2.
I'm like, perfect. I'm like, I got the baby. Just kidding.
And I remember even telling her, because she's yelling like at the dude, which I don't even know him like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have his number saved.
No, I quite literally think y'all just were like working out in proximity.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
But actually like got closer after this story. I was like, trying to think about it. But I even told her, I was like, if you're going to do something, do it. I'm right here. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Like waiting any minute now.
The thing is, they never do.
No.
Never do, girl. Yeah, there were a lot of fights down there like all the time. Yeah. A breather. One time I remember, last story, and then we'll move on. There's this popular bar down there called Brick Bar and Bites, formerly known as Izzy's. And it's where everyone goes. And so, why am I starting to get the accent? It's where everyone goes. And so, like, fuck, sorry, y'all. Contrary to my Bob, like, in fact, that is how I used to speak.
Just habit. Sorry.
Yeah. Especially with these stories.
To break it.
Yeah. We're down there. We leave the bar. It's Thanksgiving about 2-3 years ago. Because, you know, everyone goes to their hometown bar the night before or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's me, one of my
friends. The night before or is it the night of?
Night before. I was so hungover on Thanksgiving. I didn't make it.
I think it's both.
Down the, But like, apparently the most popular night to go to a bar is the night before Thanksgiving. Come to find out, like more than New Year's. Because it's like everyone's in their hometown and like, what else are you to do?
Mm-hmm.
So the bar lets out. It's me, my friend Ashley, her brother Eric, and Eric and I walk out together. Everyone else is still inside, and like a bunch of our other friends. So we're walking out alone, just the two of us. We're gonna meet everyone else and go probably to a strip club of some sort. Shout out Club Cheetah in Corpus. I love you, Richard. So this car of Edgar's rolls by.
Hell yeah.
And they're blasting music. They look me dead in my shit and they're like, "What's up?" Just like trying to like
hit on
me.
you.
Yeah.
Cat call.
And Eric,
they're like, "What up, ma?"
Was a little drunk, very protective. Was like my brother. And he's like, "Happy Thanksgiving, fuckers." And they're like, they stop the car, bro. I'm like, oh no. Oh, and I already know what's gonna happen. You just know. They get out and they're like, "What'd you say?" And I'm like, no, it's fine. Guys, it's Thanksgiving. Let's just go home. Like, we're all gonna go to the next place. I'm like, you're better than this. And so the bar's letting out. Mm-hmm. There's footage of this that I've seen since. And I don't know if I want to put this in here because it involves like a fight, but like I really want to. So in this video, what ensues next? You see 3 Edgars try to jump Eric. He knocks one of them out, allegedly.
Fuck yeah.
He like tosses another one. He starts to lose though. They get him on the ground. Yeah. And well, 3 people. Then, and you see me in this video, and I'm not gonna be that girl who tries to fight a dude, bro. I'm gonna lose and get my shit beat.
Bro,
like, I know. But I'm gonna get my shit rocked.
I do get my shit rocked.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, there's no winning here because then he's gonna try to defend me. I'm gonna get my, like, it's just a mess. So I'm like, okay, I need to be smarter. So in these videos, you see me pacing. I'm like, fuck, just like frantically pacing. I'm like, oh my God, fuck. Then all of a sudden, you see his cousin, like a bat out of hell. Because you know Corpus, like everyone has like their 15 cousins, right?
Yeah.
His little short, stocky cousin with a big old chain on.
A guy.
Flies out of the woodwork, bro.
Yeah, just like a
thin air. It was thin air. And he's like, boosh. And he takes out one of the guys. He starts just tossing them like rag dolls, bro. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God. And then in this video, my favorite one, it's this girl that they know. And she's like, oh shit, they slept that fool. Her commentary.
That's great.
Anyway, so then we left. I'm like, so shout out Eric for defending my honor. I don't know if it was the smartest thing, but it was very admirable. And honestly, you did that. Like for being on your own initially, you really did that. But yeah, fights I feel are, if the bar gets out at 2 a.m. and there isn't a fight, it's like odd.
I don't think I've ever been out in Corpus Christi, Texas when there isn't a fight.